talked to said there's about 100 oh my god fouls on the bench, but
Yeah.
how was that for you tonight?
Yeah, it was a little much, that Sally. Honestly, I just kind of blacked out. I should probably behave a little bit more, but yeah, in a moment like that, I mean, the adrenaline just gets the best of you. So I just kept saying, "Oh my God," I couldn't believe it.
Where did that emotion come from? Was it just Hockey Night in Canada, just big matchup with the Leafs? What is it?
Yeah, I mean, a ton of different reasons. Yeah, like Bunt said, Saturday night at Bridgestone, against the Leafs, hometown team, and the Leafs fans, they're going to travel well. That was a big game for us. They're desperate, we're desperate, we're trying to climb, and yeah, just to get one late there, that's a big goal, a huge rush there. So yeah, I think that's where it came from.
You're on that, toe drag and then the backhand finisher. I mean, it was very fast. But have you ever scored a goal like that?
I had a similar one, I think, my rookie year against San Jose. Wasn't as big of a goal, but kind of similar, toe drag to the middle and just kind of shovel backhander. But yeah, I like that toe drag to the middle a little bit.
Is that a move you work on in practice to feel confident whipping it out in a game like this?
Yeah, a little bit. And in the summer, in practice, you just you're just trying to get to the middle of the ice as much as possible. It opens everything up. So yeah, I mean, fortunately, it worked out that time.
What did you think of your group and just specifically tonight, the way that you guys more often than not lately are finding ways to win?
Yeah, I mean, they're not all going to be pretty. Like you said, we're just trying to find ways to get points, keep climbing. Obviously they get the first one there, but we were able to battle back, and a huge third period. I mean, like I said, they're desperate, we're desperate. We had to match that desperation. Fortunately, we did, and we were able to get a big win there in the third.
Back on the celebration, did you feel how close you almost came to punching the ref there with the fist pump? It looked like it came within inches of catching him there.
No, did I? I didn't even know. No, I think I punched Halsey right in the gut, honestly, at one point in the huddle there. But yeah, just emotion got the best of me.
Was it really, oh my God, or is that a rough translation?
No, I think if you go read my lips, it was literally just like 10 oh my gods. Like that's all. I was just spamming it. So yeah, that was it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, they tested us. I thought it was a very entertaining hockey game, like you said. Both teams were pushing. Ultimately, we were able to get on top, and it's a good feeling.
You were about as close as anybody to Luke's goal. What are you thinking about?
Yeah, I kind of threw my hands like kind of on my head. I mean, I think Luke said it himself many times on the ice. The OMG was thrown a few times by himself. So, no, great goal. That was such a critical time in the game, and then being able to close it out. Just a good feeling, like I said.
Erik, how much for you has it just been about being in the right place at the right time on the power play? You have the most points in the power play on this team, so I'm just kind of curious about what you're seeing out there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get out there, win battles, trying to make the right plays at the right times, and yeah, I mean, interesting stat for sure. But yeah, I mean, we got a job to do out there, and just trying to do it best of my ability.
As a team, you just feel like, I know it's not perfect every night, but you guys have been building over the last few weeks here. Do you feel like more nights than not you're happy with the way you guys are playing right now?
Yeah, I think we're, like you said, I think we're building. It's kind of tough. Like we talk about winning the week, and we've been doing a good job with that. But when you win two and then you lose one, it kind of always sets you back in a way. It doesn't feel like you're doing great in a way. Every time you lose, it kind of puts you back to square one. And so, yeah, I mean, another big game tomorrow. We got 2 left, so just got to leave it all out there tomorrow here at home.
Thank you, Erik. Thanks, Erik.
Yeah, I thought we stuck with it. I thought we brought the energy. Obviously, this is a huge stretch for us as a team going into the break, and we knew that. And coming off a loss against Carolina, we wanted to respond really well here.
You were about just as close as anyone.
Oh, I don't even want
to. You had so many opportunities, and then Luke to come through.
Oh my God, as he said, oh my God, 100 times. That was one of the nicer goals I've ever seen. But don't tell him. No, that was great. That was he's so gifted skill wise, and he sees the ice so well, and he's really good at slowing the puck down and making plays. And that one, he put the Jets on and used his toe drag, and the rest was history. So. Yeah, that was a really nice goal.
You were all over the place tonight with the shot attempts. How good were you feeling out there tonight, and how nice was it to have a performance like that?
Yeah, it would have been nicer to get one, but no, yeah. Anytime you're creating offense and being able to get some shots and feel good about your game, get a lot of touches, and it's always nice. So I felt good out there. I thought everybody played really well, though. I thought everyone kind of had a lot of jump, a lot of speed, and we used that to our advantage tonight, and it showed. So, that was a great win, and obviously we have another desperate team coming in here with New York. They're fighting to be in the playoffs as well, so we know it's a big game tomorrow.
How much do you feel like you guys have built and progress that you've made over the last few weeks as a team in your game, and how much more do you feel like there's still left on the bone there?
Yeah, obviously, there's still a lot to go here, but I think we're responding well ever since that that ugly game back. I don't even know when against Florida. I think we've turned it around and kind of made a decision to play good hockey and turn this boat around. And I feel like we've played well. We've I don't know what we are in the last few games, but we're definitely more wins than losses, so that's good. But we just got to keep building. Next game's a new game, and that's our motto, and that's our mindset is, put this one behind us, enjoy it tonight, but tomorrow's a whole new game.
Thank you, Michael.
It was fun, great crowd, and I feel like we had good energy throughout the game. And I'm just happy with our effort today. You're streaking down the slot there, not feed from Factor. What are you seeing? What do you think? I just saw the lane opening up and try to fill it, and I just try to shoot as hard as I can, and it went in, so it was fun. And some good reactions on Luke's goal as well. Yeah, it was fun. It's a lot of oh my god and a wows on the bench, so it was a really cool goal.
It was a game where y'all gave up that first goal pretty quick, but it seems like the team really does not get shaken much anymore. Where's the confidence level for the team when you have a setback like that right now?
I think we're just starting to build our trust in the team, and it's fun. Like obviously we've been through a lot of rough waters here, and it's starting to, like, as I said, starting to find a trust in our team here.
Do you think that's something you guys can keep up for the rest of the season?
Yeah, for sure. Like, obviously we have a good team on paper, so we got to trust that we have the right guys, and I think we have that trust right now.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you.
Bruno, is a pretty special atmosphere out there tonight, and earlier all week you guys have been preaching about winning the week. What came together tonight to pick up the 2 points?
Well, I mean, I think Saturday night in Smashville, it was a fun game to play in, or I wouldn't play, but be part of. Thought the crowd was electric. That was a really fun, entertaining hockey game, either way. Obviously, it's big getting the win. We haven't had all that many great feelings this year. We're starting to get a few more great feelings, and tonight was a great feeling.
What can you say about that Luke Evangelista goal? Just the moment, but also the skill that he showed there.
Yeah, I mean, not really surprised with the skill. I kind of see it. I think the moment was big. We're seeing, it's kind of fun to watch a player grow in front of our eyes, and he's getting more confident, feeling more comfortable every game. And I've always known he'd make those plays. It was fun to see him do it in a big moment. And I know, obviously, a Canadian Toronto boy, Hockey Night Canada against the Leafs, I don't think it gets any better than that.
Well, you've talked a lot about him and his skating and how important that is. When he's skating the way he is right now, how big of a difference maker do you think that's been in his game in terms of the consistency that he's now playing with?
I think it's everything. I think he's got the poise, the vision, the hockey sense, and when he's moving, and doesn't even have to be skating as fast as anybody, Connor McDavid, but when he's got some motion, some movement to his game, it buys him time or creates space for him. And then when you create space in our game, space is currency. And so when he creates it and he has a skill set, then you're going to see the results he saw tonight. I think there's stretches over, a little bit last year at the start of the year where he's not, and it's conversations we've had continuously. Credit to him for putting in a great summer. Came to camp in best shape he's been in, and he's kind of carried that right over. And it's fun to see him make plays like he does tonight, because there's not too many guys in our league that can make that play.
And
Gave up that really quick early goal in the first period, and that's something that the team has done off and on through the season. But do you see a different response from the team after a moment like that early now as compared to earlier in the season?
Yeah, I mean, those are tough. I think maybe I should stop talking about them. Maybe it'll stop happening. It seems like every time you bring it up, make sure we get off to a good start, that happens. So I should stop talking about it. Yeah, I think our team's grown. I think I said this a little while ago. We've been uncomfortable a lot this year in a lot of different hockey games. Even said it after the second period. Hey, we've been here a million times, and we're starting to understand that. We're starting to stick with it. Now we're getting the results. Like I said, I think they probably thought I was crazy, for the first 25 games or 20 games where we weren't getting the results. And I give them credit. I give our leadership group credit. They stayed with it, all of them. And we're starting to get some results. We're not where we want to be yet, but we're getting better.
Nick? As a guy that is a leader, Ryan O'Reilly, I was speaking with him earlier this morning, talking about how valuable the room is to have these leaders. You guys have had a lot of success recently. How much of a difference have you seen in leaders speaking to everybody at those given moments in time?
I think, to be honest with you, they've been fantastic all year. Now you're seeing what great leadership can do to other players. A little bit with Evang, and you see it with Fetch and Woody every once in a while. And as these players, they're able to watch these guys be pros every day, and they've done a great job of including the whole group. Been on a bunch of different teams. That's not the case, especially when you're a group of decorated veterans and some young guys trying to break in. A lot of times there's a disconnect. I think our leadership group has done an amazing job of keeping them connected, keeping them part of the team, keeping them understanding how valuable they are to us. I think they know we need them to go where we want to go. And we're watching them kind of grow a little bit in front of our eyes here right now.
All right, we got two more here. Jack first.
We're nearing the month point where you guys started this 8-12 run and where things kind of seem to be the winning picked up a little bit more. You mentioned a lot of it is the team believing, the hard work paying off. Is this team really in that aspect much different from the beginning of the year? I mean, is that mentality changed? I mean, is there really much of a difference in that aspect?
No, the mentality hasn't changed. I was kind of alluding to, we've been very similar, the work ethic. We've cleaned up some mistakes. We've gotten more goals lately. I think more confidence is coming in from a lot of our guys. Our young guys are starting to take steps. So I think there's a lot of good things happening. We're not, again, where we want to be. And for us to continue to grow and build, consistency is going to be very important. And we'll be tested tomorrow night to see if we can be consistently bring this kind of effort, this kind of game night after night. And when you do that, that's usually when you get on to something.
Andrew, I mean, you mentioned earlier in the year the results weren't coming, and you were preaching the message. And in this league, I mean, when the results aren't there, the noise gets loud. How did you coach your way through that? And now that you guys are starting to get the results on the other side of that, how gratifying is that from your perspective, the response from your group?
Well, I think it's belief in the group. I know there's been all kinds of noise. You kind of, I guess, you numb it out after a while, and you kind of do your job. And I think my job was hoping to get these guys to believe in something and believe in the process and stick with it. We kind of know where we're at. We know what we have to do. And they have. So it's, you're still coaching your butt off every day. And I don't think you ever think we're out of it, because we're not. Like I said, we're in it. And we just got to keep getting better. And nights like tonight, be grateful for. They're rewarding. But I guess my focus is already on tomorrow. And for us to get to where I want to go, or I believe we can go, we need to bring that in tomorrow for us to give ourselves a chance.